I'm still watching the recipe. I like to study the recipe and watch the video 50 million times at once. But I'm about to make some food. Most of it was already prepped because I was supposed to make it a few days ago, and I was supposed to make it the day after that, and then I'm here today. You're about to see some mayhem, so enjoy the ride. Before I get busy though, I need to loosen up my ponytail, ladies. You know what it feels like, or actually anybody with hair, to finally loosen that pony. I made some of these tortilla things before, but I only have 2 left over and I need some more. And so I'm doing half of this recipe, and hopefully comes out good. I'm using spelt flour, grapeseed oil, Himalayan salt. I made my own little Italian seasons blend that I put, as you can see, Italian seasons blend, just like I said. So I'm gonna put some of that in it just for a little fly. Got a rolling pin. Paid way too much for this. Apparently you can buy like different sizes or whatever, but just this part, which is this really all you need just to roll it, but from a hardware store, like, and so it's like way cheaper. I got parchment paper laid out here because I really don't have a lot of counter space, and I'm gonna need to roll it, and this is the best I got, so I'm gonna work with it. It worked last time, so here we are. Spelt flour, and that was really dramatic. Spelt flour also sprinkled on my parchment paper because that's where I'm gonna need the dough. Okay, salt, eyeball, seasonings, eyeball. Let me put another dash. Did anything even come out? I don't think nothing came out. Oh yeah, something came out. A little too much might have came out, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm just mixing it up so that it's already mixed with the flour, you know? So it's not clump here, clump there, it's just all mixed together. Apparently you can use a blender for this too, but I would rather use my hands. And I also have a hand mixer too. I was gonna use that the first time, but I was not confident in using it. If we're gonna be honest, I just want to use my hands. Sometimes I like to just use my hands. I have more control. All right, so now I'm adding the oil, and they said to add cool water too, but slowly. So I'm adding the oil now as I stir. I don't really like how it gets clumpy though when I add the oil, so I haven't perfected that part of the recipe. Oh, so no. And you can't see nothing of nothing that's going on over here. It's turning into little balls. It looked like when you frying some food and they got the little clumps of like just flour and wet mixture. Yeah. It just did what it did just now. Hold on, let me show you. Here we go. This is how she look right now. I'm about to hurry up and add the water while you look at the countertops. Okay. Hey. Okay, bye-bye. Spelt flour, move. Boom! Boom, baby! Boom, baby! Okay. Alright, look, I put it in the freezer, right? Because I wanted to make sure the water was cool. Spring water, this is my cooking spring water jug. I use it when I'm cooking. This is my drinking jug. I I use it when I'm drinking. I'm behind. I know. I'm behind. I know. Okay. So they said to slowly add the water in. Okay. Pat your head, rub your tummy. Pat your head, rub your tummy. Pat your head, rub your tummy. Yeah, get doughy up in here. Yeah, oh my gosh, it's turning into curds. It didn't do this the first time. How did I do that? I think I actually, did I put it in the blender last time? I don't think I did, man. And obviously I need more water. Slowly. Here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh gosh, did I add too much water? I'm finna get my hands dirty. Look at that, a whole clump got stuck in the... Alright, hand time. No curd left behind. Oh my gosh, this is way too wet. And it's flying everywhere. Way too wet. If it's sticking to your fingers, that means it's too wet. I made that rule up. It just sound right. Because it ain't stick to my fingers like this last time. Don't mind my rolling skills. You wouldn't understand. Anyways. I don't know, this is looking a little bit like it's still too much water in it. Yeah. I always do really well the first time that I make a recipe, but then the times after that, it's like, girl, do you know how to cook? And the answer is sometimes, okay? If we being honest, sometimes. Splash. Yeah, people always say my food look good at the end. They don't see the mayhem on the in-betweens. They don't see what it takes. The blood, sweat, and tears. Alright. I got my area coated, kinda. Ish. Coated-ish. Hold on. The price of spelt flour told me I need to get my money up. Especially, man, the way I be going through it. Alright, let's trade these. This one here, this one there. Now you can see better. Alright, so now I'm gonna need it. From side to side. Post needs, and it's looking like how I remembered it last time. I'm happy. Look at that, looking like dough. Yes. All right, so now I break it into pieces. So because you know, I like to, how about I get my words together first? When I'm looking for a recipe, I like to look at a bunch of people do it and then compare and like pick and choose from all the stuff they did. So I saw also that like after this part, they let it sit for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna try that and see what difference I notice sitting and not sitting. And while I do that, I'm also going to clean the kitchen. Cause whoa, Chile. Ooh, Chile. Ooh, Chile. Completely forgot. It has been, I'm out of breath. It's been 20 minutes. Completely forgot I was cooking. I could have did so many other things just then. Oh well. Time to roll these bad boys out. Let me get a plate. This ain't really a plate, but it will do. Instead of washing clothes all the time, I want a dish towel for every day of the week. So I can just wipe in the kitchen and keep it moving. Alright. So you can't even see what I'm doing. Can you see what I'm doing now? Alright. Oh, sprinkle first some flour. Across the thing, maybe get some on your hands. Prevent sticking. Help ease of rolling. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a whole ball of dough down there. Alright, let's start with this bad boy. And it said you want to roll them flat. I thought that I rolled them flat, but like I was like, oh, I'm not trying to roll it too thin. Oh, you're supposed to also put flour on this too, for the same reason. But they said roll it flat. And I thought I rolled it flat last time, but I don't think I actually rolled it flat enough. I feel like I could have done it flatter. Because it ended up like kind of rising, I guess, in the pan. Man, don't worry about the shape, bro. Don't worry about the shape. Do you think me worried about the shape? Alright then. They gonna be what they be and do what they do. Move. Look now. This is how I use a rolling pin. Use it to your discretion. I hear you talking shit. You thought I ain't hear that? You thought I ain't hear that? Oh yeah, this one, this one flat, all right. Oh yeah. Man, get you a nice flat surface, cause I'm really 2 seconds. Oh, this is thin as hell. I'm 2 seconds from just using the stove top, honestly. All right, here goes the next one. I don't know the proper way to roll to get a good circle, man. I'm working on it. Each time gets better. Okay, yeah, this is sticking. going to work. This one better. It was. Till I had to pull it up. Oh, that makes me nervous. Alright. I probably should have used that parchment paper to put in between these. So these don't stick together. Hopefully they won't. They won't. They won't. They're gonna do what they do because they enjoy me and they care about me. They're not gonna do me like that. We'll see. While I was waiting for my oven to heat up for the tortillas, I started breaking up the burro banana.
Marinate with the zucchini for about 15 minutes or so.
This is interesting. I've never had a burro banana before. But when it's green and it's right. Oh, hold on. Like I said, I was peeling this while I was waiting for that to heat up for the tortilla wraps. Well, not really tortilla wraps, but tortilla wraps. They're going to be used for whatever I want it to. But I've never had a burro banana before. It feels like, it feels all around like how those little strips on the bananas feel. Like kind of gritty. And it's like way more sturdy. Like a banana would have broken by doing this. This is just like, it made it flimsy a little bit. And I was just doing this while I was waiting for that to heat up, which it's pretty warmed up. This is how I was cutting it. Just cut the ends off. And then make like whatever you call it, slits on each side of it. It's helpful apparently. I find it helpful. It's just the tips that I've seen. And like here, like I'm kind of like getting in there to pull it apart. Ooh, I accidentally ripped this banana in half. That's okay, because it's gonna get cut. It smells like watermelon, honestly. It smells like the watermelon rinds. The banana, it smells like a ripe banana. So it smells like a banana that you like peeled too soon. But the overall smell to me reminds me of watermelons. You hear that? ASMR. Alright. The pan's heated up, but I only got one left to chop up. Bruh, look at this. So, because as you know, I was supposed to make this meal. I had so many ready to go. But I took so long to make the meal, they became ripe. So now these will be used for bananas and I mean, I said bananas. They'll be used for smoothies and such. Apparently though, so like when it's not green and you use it, it doesn't have that potatoey flavor anymore, and it becomes harder to fry. It shrivels up, and it's more like, it gives you more like a sweet plantain vibes. Ooh, this is the easier way. Kind of like spreading it like this versus using your hands. Bruh. It was so thin that like, yeah. First one is done. Woo! I tried to fix it, but yeah. It just is what it is. This is how it looked when I flipped the dud. I didn't get to flip this part yet. Look at that, look at that. It did not do this the first time I made it, bruh. It did not. I didn't use no oil. It flipped all perfect. I even flipped one, literally, and I did it while holding the camera. I flipped one with the pan like floop, floop. But of course, this one's showing out for company. I don't know what I'm doing with this. It's just play, play. So, from this one, we learned that thin is good, but not this thin. Not this thin. And then also learned not to put the dough on top of each other. I've had to rewrap the dough, or no, I balled it back up, the another piece of the dough, the next piece, and I re-rolled it out because it got stuck. I stacked them on top of each other. That's the problem. I stacked them on top of each other and they were super thin, and so it got stuck to the other one. So the last two are stuck together also. I have to redo those ones. But here's the newly rolled one out. Looks even better than the first time I rolled it. So everything, oh my gosh, I put that on so terribly. Everything happens for a reason.
Yes, sir. This one comes out better. Yes, 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 yes. That looks like a tortilla wrap. That looks homemade as whether that's an insult or compliment, you decide, Frank. I decide when my camera dies, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this dinner. I'm not ready. Not enough space for all this. Story of my life. Story of my life. Story of my life. Story of... I'm happy to listen already.
Okay, so while my camera was being cleared for space, shout out to Vale, I chopped up the bananas, the Burro bananas, and I put them in the bowl, seasoned them, threw a little oil on it, and then threw a little, you know, I'm fancy. I didn't get to show you my fancy toss. But I did all that, mixed it up in the bowl, and now I'm putting it on the sheet. It's not supposed to touch, but at the same time, YOLO. You want them all to be like the same size. I know that mine are not. You can mind your business and just take the tips. Okay? Okay. Love that for us. Ew, I just said that. But yeah. Yeah. So it's a little bit of seasoning left. Go ahead and just sprinkle on top. Oven is supposed to be preheated for 25 minutes, but I want it all to come out at the same time, and I feel like 25 minutes is not enough time for me to do everything else. I put it on 400, so I have a little more time. So here she go in the oven. Ooh. She gonna do her thing. I'm gonna clean this and then start the rest of the food. Okay, so I'm sauteing the onions and some not so garlicky fake garlic sauce I made. First of all, y'all, this heat is only on 2. I'm gonna put it on 1 though. This is probably way too many peppers and onions, so I really don't care. This is the sauce I made the other day. I didn't have all the ingredients to, I was missing dill. And then I looked up something to replace dill, which was parsley, and I had some like fresh parsley. And so I put parsley inside of it. But I think I used too many shallots, and I didn't have the dill. So it's not completely like garlicky, but it's like almost there. But oh well, we're gonna work with it. And then I put Old Bay. Mostly everything I'm cooking today is alkaline, except the Old Bay. Old Bay I doubt is alkaline. So I threw some Old Bay in here. These peppers look so pretty. And then back here I got some cheese that I'm gonna warm up at the end. It was in the fridge, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it to help it thin out once it cooks down.
Would you lie for me? Now would you die for me? If I gave you 1800 in a good car, would you go and buy a pound for me? For the love, run miles for it. Buy a ticket, go and fly for me. Would you get a little wild for me? Time is money, so spend a little time on me.
Alright, I'm about to add the marinated mushroom mixture. And actually, as I do that, pull you back some. I'm gonna go ahead, well no. I'm gonna do the kale. My kale is over here ready and waiting. That's gonna go in here. Usually I make it like with like some veggie broth and like this is the mushroom that I was marinating. Some veggie broth and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm gonna do that this time. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This has been marinating for a long time. And I hope that it is still okay. So we're gonna find out on today's episode of, yeah, you can't see it. It looks like I'm pouring chicken out of bag. Let me pull you closer again. Oh, that look like chicken. Can you see? Ah! Didn't mean to do that. Can you see my chicken? It's gonna be chicken Philly today. Yeah. This is actually king oyster mushrooms, like I said before. Y'all, the heat is only on 1, bro. It's not only on 1. Wilding like this. But anyways. I'm gonna let this get browned really, really good. Fun fact, I just started liking mushrooms when I went vegan. Plant-based. Plant-based. I'm calling it plant-based now. I'll tell you why later in another video or some shit. But mushrooms I could not stand. Like, who wants a mushroom? Like, no, I'm good. But as I learned about the benefits of it, and now I don't want to heat up that fast. That's fine. The benefits of it and like how it works as like an amazing meat replacer. Like, I've been like pushing myself to eat it more and make more recipes with it. And honestly, when I make it at home, I enjoy it and forget it's mushroom as long as I don't see it. Burro fries are burrowing. Okay, you can check with me. Yeah, them look good in there. So, update on, okay, wait a second. Update on the meal. It's getting way too oily for me. So what I did was I put some of the oil over here. It's going to be used for my kale, but even still, that's a lot of oil for there and for the kale. So I'm like pouring oil out as I go. And I'm back. And I am running back over here to, ooh. Okay, it's still frying up.
Taking out as much oil as I can. So I'm gonna start making everything else.
I don't know how to tell when they're done. I do not know how to tell when this is done. It is also still producing too much oil. Pretty sure that's from the marinade. Tahini, before I was rudely interrupted. It'd be separating. Tahini is just sesame seed that's like heated up and then like blended down into a paste, or like cooked down into a paste. Sriracha, honestly, I don't know if sriracha is, I doubt sriracha is alkaline. No, it's not alkaline at all. It's vegan though. Plant-based though. Of course, eventually I will be making my own. Yeah, tahini is greasy. Very greasy.
And I've only had it like a few times with different things, but I feel like I need to do this too. To heat. If it's not dripping like this. I forgot why. Oh my gosh. As you can see, I was struggling to open it when I first opened it while that stuff was. Okay. See, that's why we stirring it. Because all that be down at the bottom. Like I said, I'm a messy cook and I do not care. I clean it up and that's all that matters.
Alright, back to the tahini. I do not know the measurements of this saucy sauce. So I'm just gonna do what I do. Madness cooking. No, that's trash. This be doing like how ketchup do, where it squirts out juice first. Okay. Put some sriracha in that bit. Makes it like a creamy, spicy type sauce. Seems like something that would go good on the chicken fillet. It's getting hard. Why is it doing that? I did not do this the last time I did that. See, good thing I saved that napkin. Oh my gosh, this sauce didn't even come out good. Does it have an expiration date? It's like 2022. This sauce look like, what? Too much sriracha. Yeah, too much sriracha. I made it once before, it did not. Oh! Oh, I know the missing piece. The missing piece is lime juice, and I do not have enough left. But we will see what it do. I will cut a lime and juice it. If I can pull it up. Don't do this at home. Especially not with this knife that has cut both of us severely. Woo, that's a lime on you. I was trying not to pull out the juicer. Okay, yeah. She tough. Oh, I just got this. I can just use this. Bruh, I'm so smart. That's how you get the juice out. Yeah, I don't know what to think of this. And I doubt I'm even going to use it. I'm not using it. I'm still going to try to save it though. Yes, I know my chicken over here frying. You worry about you. You worry about what you multitasking while you watching this video. Yeah, yeah, what you supposed to be doing? Huh? Okay then. Oh my gosh, my fries probably burnt. Oh, yeah. Let me just do everything. Yeah, I'm about to throw this out. Welcome back. We about to check on these fries. Of course, because they were not all the same size, the smaller ones got crispy faster. Ah! It tastes like how they taste when I, you don't even see me taste it. It tastes like how they taste when I had them and I was out. They taste solid. It tastes like french fries. I need to let them cool out of the oven and definitely cook. Deja vu. I'm trying this again. First of all, put some of this. Some of this. Some of this. You see, I done did some things. By the way, the chicken is doing amazing. Yes, I know it'd be dripping out the bottom. Look at it trying to get thick again. Maybe it needs a dash of water. I know my pants sagging. Alright, yeah. This can be off. This is nice and like, oh yes, it's like burnty. I love burnty. The fries are all fry-y. Let me try another one. Alright, so you can get a good look. Okay, now that. Oh, I can't do both. But you get the point. This look like chicken Philly. This look like chicken Philly. Oh. Sometimes I like mixing spoons and stuff that I use because like the flavor. That's how I want to cook my kale today. I do something different every time, honestly. It was mostly steamed though because I left the lid on. But some slight, some plain to go with all this flavor. And then this here is the Brazil nut cheese all warmed up. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This looks like it's all warmed up real good. And then, oh, I didn't show you. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I didn't show you. I'll turn this off. How the last of the tortillas came out. Okay, don't look at the one on top. That's the first one. Okay, so this one was oddly shaped, but it came out decent. This one was perfect. Can you see? Perfect. And then this one was eh. But hey, who did that from scratch? Who? Okay, and then this is, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. The tortillas. Bro, I only got one hand. I'm sweating, it's hot, I'm finna open the door. These are the tortillas from the other day. The worst ones. They're all broken up. So I have to learn a better way to store, this one's solid, and prepare them. Oh, I didn't even finish stirring up the tahini junk. Okay. Yeah, this looks good. I'm nervous to taste it. Let's taste it anyways. That's a big chunk. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm tasting it. It tastes like a chicken Philly. It's just a little more chewier, and then that's when you remember, oh, this is a mushroom. I'm gonna turn this on real quick and burn it just to see if I can get a little bit of chewiness out real quick while I finish this sauce. This sauce gonna be what it be. This gonna be what it be. This how it come out. Okay. Other time it came out smooth and creamy. I didn't recall the recipe before I started making it, so I really don't know what is wrong in this recipe. So it just is what it is, man. The proportions are all messed up.